The night is cold. You are alone. You hear the quiet patter of rain on your windowsills. You have 20 minutes until your date arrives. What should you do? They speak Chinese. You want to impress them with your Mandarin reading skills. You've been brushing up on your speaking with lessons for the last few months in anticipation of this moment. You take out your phone but hesitate to download an app that others have told you will change the way you learn. What was it again? What was the word? Ah, yes. Skritter. Will it help me learn how to recognize characters?
Yes.
A voice whispers. Will it help me remember?
Yes.
The voice says. You download it. It's free. Why not, you say to yourself. You load up a Mandarin Monkey word deck from the podcast and begin to use your finger in the correct stroke order. It's exciting. It's sticking. You are remembering. But then... Uh-oh. They're here.
Mandarin Monkey 广播时间。
Oh, hi everybody and welcome back to the Mandarin Monkey Podcast, episode 145.
第145集。
If you are new to the podcast, welcome. If you are not, welcome back.
欢迎你们，大家都欢迎，欢迎，欢迎，我们欢迎你。
I'd like the rhythm of that. Anyway, so welcome everybody to episode 145. We've now done, or after this one, we would have done 145 episodes of the Mandarin Monkey 广播。我们很骄傲。
骄傲哦。
很骄傲。为什么我们很骄傲? Because, I mean, even actually, 我的朋友 Phil, he had a listen of the podcast the other day and he said, it's very entertaining.
真的吗？
Yeah, 他听不懂中文。
他有听哦。
Yeah, well, he listened, but he stopped. Do you see that fly?
有，我看它飞进你的嘴巴。
Yeah. It went into my. Did it go into my mouth? I don't know if it went out. Maybe I ate it. 很好吃。
它是青蛙。
对我的肚子很好。
而且我还看它这样。
Yeah. How stupid you got to be that fly though? There's a huge thing. I'm going to fly into that massive wet thing. Anyway, so
好聪明。
very small fly. I'd say that's like a 水果的 fly. Yeah, it's a 果蠅. A fruit fly.
对啊。
It flied. 我的英文不好. Flied into my mouth. It flew into my mouth. And upset my face. But I can't remember what I was saying there. Phil. 听到我们的广播，他说
哪一个
？143, the last one, I think.
哦，真的
？Yeah, 142, 143, and said very entertaining. Oddly, 但是他不会说中文，只有说英文。
那他觉得我是外星人吗？
对。Do you think 我是你是外星人？他觉得
我是外星人吗？
为什么？Oh, 因为中文嘛。
我说中文啊。
No, he didn't say anything about that. No, just他知道你会说中文。
但是他没有听过我说中文。
No, but he has. You know, 他听过很多演员说中文，用中文，电影。
好有趣哦。
对呀。
所以我们的广播。
Do you know exactly 我们的广播 because obviously we're in the edutainment business. Edutainment, baby.
Edutainment,
yeah. It's
education
and entertainment. Yeah, edutainment.
Edutainment.
Well, actually, technically, we're in the educainment. 因为我们是 canes. So there. Educainment.
10分30分。
对 what? Oh, points, right? Yeah, no, and also there's a bunch with cane, right? For example, you can say like the cane train's in motion. You can't stop the cane train, or there's a hurricane coming.
我需要一点时间。
现在 yeah 对。
OK。
好了呀。5分钟以后。
5分钟以后。
Yeah.
还有呢？Cane train,
hurricane, entertainment, There's another one I can't remember it. God damn it, never mind.
Cayman 好可爱的
对啊
名字。
如果你不知道我们说什么，我刚刚说我们的姓是贵姓是很奇怪。
真的，我们的姓。
Yeah， 不是贵姓。
那你说我贵姓？
我们的。我们。It's ours。
你贵姓？哦，对。我们贵姓啊，听起来真的是蛮奇怪的。
It sounds 奇怪 ，right？
对啊，也没有人会这样，没有很多人会这样说啦。你姓什么？这样。
Yeah, no, well, I would say 姓 and that's why I said 我们的姓。Oh no, hang on, 贵姓 because in the because it literally like 姓 would mean like last name or you'll give it your family name, right? But then 贵姓 would mean honorable, like honorable given name. It's a really 奇怪 like I've never heard it said outside.
其实是只有问的那个人只要说贵姓，因为你不需要说我贵姓唐 ，because you don't have to be honorable to yourself.
Yeah, right. But
你就说我们姓是什么就好了。
Yeah, I see. I think naturally I'd say 姓, but
我们姓 Ken， 我们姓唐。
But for the books, if you look in the books, like a lot of the 中文 learning books, it will say 贵姓。
他是问的时候 ，in question sentence， 他说你贵姓，可以啊。
Yeah.
他从哪里来的
？What does it want from me? Why does it want to go in my mouth so much?
感觉他从你的麦克风出来的。
I don't know why it wants to go into my mouth.
Stay in your
so
microphone and wait for you.
What its little problem is that fly is going to keep trying to get in my mouth the whole time we're doing this flamboy. Yeah. Any questions? Anyway, so 我们的姓是Kane.
Kane.
我英文的姓是 Kane. So that's why educainment is funny for us.
Educainment, yeah.
Educainment. Or edutainment. Yes. Education and entertainment together.
在一起。
Right. Anyway, so listen. As I said, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. And I'd like to say thank you very much to the patrons. Obviously, for being so supportive. You guys are awesome.
我们最棒的好朋友们。
Right, yeah, we're not only just our friends, but you're just, you guys are awesome. So
对，支持我们的人，没有你们就没有我们。
Yeah,
你们好棒。
Your support means the whole world to us. So thank you very much. So if you are considering coming along and being friends, do so because we'd love to meet more of you. That's super cool. Any lurkers out there? Are there any lurkers?
Lurkers.
People who listen but don't talk.
潜水的人，那些人。
What are they saying? Like 他们喜欢我们的广播，但是 they don't want to say anything.
我们会叫他们 divers。
害羞。They're divers, yeah.
对啊
That's right, yeah.
就是他们在潜水。
对。We talked about this before, haven't we? I'm sure we talked about this before. In fact, we got to 145, so we've probably talked about everything before, no, but
好多哦，很多不同的事情。大家都知道我们每次来感觉就是在 hangout 里面或者在 free lesson 他们都知道我们是谁
Yeah.
但是永远都是我第一次看到你们
Yeah. Well, that actually reminds me. 经文在哪里？
经文不知道经文你在哪里？
因为他是你的学生，对不对？
对啊。
And she booked a lesson with you?
还没。
What? She bought lessons though?
他有，但是都还没有看到他。
What is going on? 经文 where are you? I mean, what you do? Are you 很忙吗？ You
他在
super
做
busy?
电影。
She's making movies.
对啊，在做电影很忙。
I hope so. Come on.
是很可爱的女生。
What am I doing? Okay, yeah, sorry. So thank you very much, patrons. It's super awesome. Patreon.com/Mandarin Monkeys, where we live. It's actually it's where a lot of people, a lot of creators, 创造的 people, 人,
创造者
make a living. Through creative means and people supporting them for their stuff. I mean, we don't just get supported by people for no reason. We're supported because we also give stuff back. So for any of the reward tiers, or if you sign up for any kind of support on patreon.com, we give you stuff back, including like hangouts and WhatsApp groups, and, lessons, private lessons, all this kind of stuff. Yeah, course stuff. Yeah. Oh, number 3 is coming as well. Today you did the PDF, did you?
Yeah.
So the downloadable PDF will be up on the website very soon for all you patrons as well for story 3, and we've already exported 3 of the 4 videos. We exported 3 of the 4, right? So we've got one more video to make for story 3. We've got to film the story, right?
对
And then we're good to go.
对啊
Wow.
好棒哦。快到了
Wait, I don't know if I have a sound for that.
快到了
Yay. Also, as you guys may or may not know, obviously we are now partnered with a company called Skritter, who are a good company.
所以你想要练习写字写中文字，然后又不知道要怎么练习的话呢，你们可以下载Skritter 的 app， 就可以随时anytime 随地 any places 你都可以 anywhere 你都可以用 Skritter 来写字练习写字。
Yeah, you do it on your phone, right? That's the point. So if you want to learn how to read and write Chinese, you can do so. Just as Yula was saying, you can practice anywhere on your phone. It's iOS and Android. You can download it for, and you get you can download it from the link below in our description in the YouTube link or in the podcast link. If you click on that link, you go through to their website and then you use the promo code Mandarin Monkey. You get 10% off anything. Now it is free to download, so you can freeload it. Like beer, you can bootleg it. No, you can download it for free, and there's a free trial. So you try the thing, and if it suits you, cool, continue it. And then you continue and get use Mandarin Monkey as the promo code and get 10% off. Or 还是 you can not. And if you think, oh, I don't like this, I don't like practicing. It does all the stroke orders and all this kind of stuff. We're actually going to be emailing all of our emailing list very soon with, I've created a GIF this morning just showing you how to kind of use it. I'm going to put that in the email for you guys. Yeah, try it. Click on the link, see if you like it. It's actually a really, really cool tool. It's very well done. You can actually use it in your web browser as well. So if you don't have a phone or you're not very good, you put it down as a young need手机. I don't know why I'm using Chinese. If you don't know how to use your phone,
好啊，为什么？
because I'm the English one.
很棒啊。
Yeah, no, 我知道。
你是 Chinglish one.
But for them, they follow me so they understand the context. Sorry, 你可以帮我 Look, dude, honestly, oh mate, that's right. That fly though. Did I get it? Is that it? Is that it? Or is that just fluff?
It's fluff.
I think he just dropped a bit of fluff on me. It swore at me the way past. Anyway, so have a go. Honestly, Skritter, they are our partners, yes, but I don't know if you can tell the sincerity in my voice or not. And yes, we do get, so if you click through on the link and you use the code, or even if you don't, we get a little kickback from anything you buy.
是的。
But it is legitimately a very good tool for learning how to write 中文。
而且还有我们的 deck， 就是我们在 podcast 之前，我们有在做那个script， 就是单字。我们在一个广播里面，我们讲到的所有单字，也不是所有，但是就是一些比较有用然后有趣的单字，我们做成一个 script。然后这些 script 现在呢有第90到99集。的广播，他们现在正在 Skritter 上面，所以呢有中文，不是有中文，是有 traditional 也有 simplified，你们可以都可以练习到。
Yeah, and as I say, you can do that on your web browser, so you don't even need a phone. You can do that on your phone, iOS or Android. It's just a legitimately good way. Now, let me give you an example of how it works. I'm sorry, I don't mean this to be like a 广告, like an advert for so long. But I just thought it's a useful tool. So as you do it, it will basically pop up with cards. We've created a deck, right, for our like you just said, for our podcast. And Ija, a friend of ours, has uploaded the card decks from episode 90 up to episode 99 of the podcast. So there's a good couple of hundred words in those decks that we use in the podcast regularly. And you can practice the stroke order of all the things. And then it's also a spaced repetition system. So you do a character, then it moves on to the next one. You do another one, and then you do another one. Then you revise those characters. And you got 4 options, like whether or not I don't remember it, I kind of remember it, that's good, or it's perfect, easy. Right? And if you click easy, that character won't appear again for another, for a longer time, 4 or 5 days. But if you click, I forgot what the definition or the stroke order of this character, it'll show again in the next sort of 10 minutes.
是的。
So basically, you keep practicing your stroke orders and these words until you get it. Right. And you can do this for like 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day. And that's your practice done for the day, right?
对啊。
It's just a 很有趣的 tool. 工具
吐。
No,
I thought you said 很有趣的 vomit.
Oh, no. Tool, yeah.
Tool.
Chinglish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
很有用的工具。
工具, yeah, 对啊.
Yeah.
So that's it. Sorry about that. I mean, yeah, I didn't mean it to be that sort of...
不会啊，因为告诉大家怎么用嘛 otherwise they don't know how to use it.
对啊. And I think we've had partnerships in the past on this podcast that we perhaps didn't look into enough, didn't follow our gut instincts, I think, with whether or not they're good to partner up with. But I think Skritter are a good company to partner up with. I think these guys are legitimately a good company. They want to help people. And Jake, we've spoken to a bunch of times.
而且我们自己也有在用，所以呢，我们也知道它其实就是真的是一个非常好用的工具。
Yeah.
你也有在用啊。
Yeah. So it's, and we're going to continue to create more decks for you guys as well. That's going to come out. So if you search for Mandarin Monkey on Skritter, you should find our decks as well. We're going to come out with more. And we're going to give some video content to go along with those decks as well. So
好哦
don't feel 孤单 Don't feel ignorant. Yeah.
Don't feel ignorant.
Yeah. I'm, okay. The next thing I wanted to talk about, Sweebs, if you didn't mind, is I'm going to change the subject totally.
好哦
7 days to die.
对不起，中文它应该也有中文的名字啊，但是对，我们要存活7天，对吧？
Yeah, so
我们成功了 ！Yeah, that's the end of the game.
No. Okay, 所以我会解释我们的新的游戏。我不知道如果我们解释了吗？
解释还没，
还没。
这是我们在隔离的时候买的一个游戏，对不对？因为我们很无聊，非常的无聊。
Yeah, this is our quarantine. we did. Oh, yeah, it was a few weeks ago, wasn't it? We downloaded, but we didn't really play it.
隔离的时候啊
Yeah, but we didn't have a second controller, and then we had to order a second controller,
对啊
and we had to wait a few days. And, yeah, anyway, so 我们要新的游戏 and it's a zombie game.
是的
But it's like a survival zombie game, right?
它就像 Walking Dead 一样
Yeah, like The Walking Dead. So basically, you're a couple of people. You're basically naked. You just got like pants on. And when I say pants, I don't mean the 美国的 pants. I mean the 英国的 pants. So I mean like
就是内裤啦
underpants
对你只有内衣和内裤
内裤对 And you're basically in I believe it should make war because there's signs
对有什么 Las Vegas Los Angeles Phoenix 对啊这些地名对在美国对
Yes, yeah.
这个游戏是在美国
Yeah, it's in May. So you're in like a fictional part of America, I think.
对
And it's split up into loads of different. The map is huge. It's really,
很大
really big.
很大
And basically, you have got to survive for as long as you can. So you have nothing when you start with.
对啊，你就要去捡什么石头啊，然后打那些树木啊，浮木头，然后你要找
收集很多 石头 and you said that.
对石头，然后还有找什么羽毛。小鸟的羽毛，蛋还可以煮蛋，然后你要自己去找河，找水，然后找房子，在房子里面你要找一个可以煮饭的东西，煮饭的锅子的 pot， 好难哦，就是煮饭的那个锅子。
So basically along the way, what essentially happens is you're kind of in the countryside when you start, and you start next to an abandoned house. So this is like a post-apocalyptic game where zombies. There was an infection. There was some kind of infection like COVID-19, and it turned everybody into zombies. And you're a survivor, basically. So you have to survive. I don't know why you're naked. I don't know why you've just landed there, but you are. So anyway, now the trick is this. So there are zombies that walk around. You have to kill them with clubs and all this 东西。
对，你要自己做东西，做武器，然后杀他们。
对啊，
就是对，然后还要 level up 你的 skill， 你的技能。
所以你可以找到like 很不一样的夹子。
夹子。
不好意思 ，sorry。
房子。
Sorry, 房子。And inside each of these 房子 there's like 很多东西 like 冰箱 and
还有食物，对，食物，对，衣服，
狗食，
猫食，
yeah, so like dog food and cat food and
衣服
cupboards and this kind of stuff. You raid it and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, you try and survive. Now here's the problem. Every nighttime officially starts at 10 o'clock.
对。
听到你
对不起
I can hear it going. Yeah.
这是僵尸啊。
对呀。
Zombies coming.
Don't. Can you hear it? Stop it. So every night it starts at 10 o'clock, and when it's nighttime, the zombies start running.
对
And they're harder to kill.
就是他们在晚上的时候是真的很快，用跑的。
Yeah, and if they see you, they'll try and break into the house. They'll break the doors in, the walls in, this kind of stuff. So you have to survive. Anyway, you have to build traps and this kind of stuff.
对
The biggest issue is every 7 days there is there's a share
血液
yeah.
Blood night.
Blood moon.
Blood moon.
Yeah, and 不是月亮，是血月 Yeah, 血月。that's a good one, isn't it? 血月 and 血月。
血液是 blood.
Yeah, no,
血液
月是 blood night. Go away.
Go away.
Get away. That.
走开。
Fly. And 血月 blood moon. And under that blood moon, there are packs. Basically, loads of zombies come, and they come specifically for you wherever you are.
对
So you have to, every 7 days, set your base up to make sure you can try and survive
对
this big
对
thing.
所以你要把你自己的家弄得很安全，比如说你可以做一些用木头做那个 spikes， 就是那些木头的棍子，然后是可以刺他们，或者是可以让他们可以 slow down， 慢慢就是让他们受伤，然后我们有机会去 to shoot them, to fight them, to kill them。
对，
所以就要把你的房子，把你的基地 to guard your base, your house, whatever。
Yeah, 但是你上 like I think 你上你可以盖 like 很高的房子，但是 the problem is, and this is something you found out. Actually, I didn't. You found this out. Is that如果你盖 like 很高的房子 like a 大楼 or something like that, right? 你住在的屋顶上 the zombies can hit the bottom of the building
对啊
and
然后
knock the foundations down
对啊
and it will
我们就倒了
knock the entire building down.
没错，这就是一个问题。
So you can't hide up high. You have yeah. So it's a lot harder than you think to survive. So every 7 days, so day 7 and then day 14, then day 21,
对
they all come and try and kill you.
对
And I've been having a load of fun with it.
不会 我觉得好有压力哦。
我saying you have, yeah. You said it's very stressful.
对啊
But I think I've been having fun with it. It's been cool. Just like we're in a good place right now. We found so 我们找到this old车子的 I know it's a junkyard, isn't it? It's a
它
junk.
是车厂吧？
It's just out. It's called our junkyard or something.
哦，对
it's like-
junk place。
Yeah, it's like it's a junk place.
对对对对对对对
or whatever it is.
对，反正它就是一个非常大的地方，很像工厂。It just looks like a factory。然后大概有2楼，对吧？2楼，对，只有1层跟
Yeah.
2层，还有
3.
no， 对，3楼，3楼是顶楼啦 ，the top floor。
Yeah, it's the
对啊
roof.
It's a roof。
Yeah.
所以呢，我们还蛮幸运，我们就想说啊，好吧，我们来试试看。就我们在这边把这个当做我们的家，很大，然后其实也有很多的东西。
对
，beginning， 然后我拿了很多东西，然后开始在这7天里面开始做那个 spikes wall， 就是把它放在我们每一个有门的地方，有洞的地方。
Yeah.
对，然后我们就第7天的时候，其实还蛮安全的，
Yeah.
没有很多僵尸，对不对？
Yeah,
没有很
对。
多，不过他们是真的有把门弄坏，他们真的是有把 break the door， 然后就开始要慢慢的爬进来。
Yeah, they came in recently.
对啊，
The crawling ones, yeah,
Yeah.
they did. But I think that was because oh no, they broke a door down, didn't they?
对啊，
I think we're quite safe at the moment in way when our walls are chateau.
是石头的，
Yeah,
石头的墙，
So we're safe-ish.
应该
I think if there's the doors are the weakest part.
对
Even if they're metal, they're weaker than the walls.
对对，好奇怪
So
哦。
we need barbed wire in front of doors. We need barbed wire and then spike traps.
对啊，一定要，
And then just to stand in front of them and shoot.
对对对，
Although now we have windows we can shoot down.
他好厉害，对你很厉害。我一定要说小心小心，你不要掉下去哦。
You weren't doing anything. You were standing well away from anything. You didn't even help me.
有，我有射一只 I killed one zombie。
Oh, did you?
对啊
Okay.
在那个很大的门那边就一直他在爬
Yeah.
对，然后我有射一次
We're doing all right. We got a couple of guns and stuff. We just recently raided a block of flats. Right? Took us 2 days.
对啊，不过好多东西，好多食物哦，
很多东西
keeps us survive，
Yeah.
很多食物吃的，
Yeah, we've got to play that tonight
对
actually.
啊，有吗？
Yeah.
会吗？
Yeah, I think we'll play them
真的吗？
both because it's why it's 星期五对不对？星期五有空。
对，我跟 Tom 说可以不要玩吗？因为我们已经 survive 7 days， 所以我不想要输。I don't want to lose the game.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to, I think. One of these days, we're gonna have to see how far we get because then the next game we have to try and beat that record, right?
Yeah.
We bought the game. We might as well play it. Yeah, and we might play Diablo as well. I get excited about it. Get excited about playing. Also, we're watching a show called 现在我们的 show 是 Travelers.
Travelers 对啊，
就是 time travel
时空穿越者
Netflix time travel show.
对啊，其实还蛮有，就是我第一次看到有一点点不太一样的 time travel movie， 就是有变心的感觉。
Yeah.
对啊，因为他们也不能讲太多，对不对？不能当 spoiler， 但是
It's old.
Is it?
I think it's an older one. I mean, I don't know about season 5 or whatever it's on now, but season 1.
对
Yeah, so it's yeah.
我们之前看的 Timeless 是不是？就是他们要回到他们要知道历史发生什
They
么
will
事
travel to
情
the，past, yeah.
对，然后去改变，或者是去救一些人
Yeah.
in the past, in the history。
Yeah.
那个叫什么 Timeless 是不是？
Timeless.
是 Timeless 吗？
Oh, is that the one with the? Yeah,
你知道
no,
我
it's
在讲
timeless. Yeah, it was
对对对
timeless.
我们还在等它也有一个 new seasons， 因为未来的他们
Yeah. Are they?
the future，
Yeah.
未来的他们回来，
Yeah.
现在找他们
Yeah.
to fix something，
Yeah.
但是它是 the end of that season， 所以我们在等新的一季，
对，
新的 season， 对，那叫
Yeah.
Timeless， 我很喜欢那一个，
Yeah, it was alright, wasn't it?
对，然后
was good.
现在这个 Traveler I
They cut it
thought，
though. They stopped it.
哦，真的吗？
What, Timeless? Yeah.
对啊
Yeah, they finished it. They cut it.
But the future them came to the prison them.
Yeah, they did.
They
Yeah.
did. They just stopped it.
Then they just stopped
What?
it. Yeah, bizarre. Maybe they're making more.
什么
Bizarre. If fans make enough noise about it, they'll make another one. But anyway, ours is Travelers, and we started
Yeah.
Travelers recently, and we watched the first one, and we thought,
还好，
but then
Okay.
we get more into it.
对
As it develops, we're getting more into it. Like we know the
对
characters a bit more now,
对，
and we're thinking,
很不一样，对，
I think it's getting better. I think it's getting better. There was just an airplane crash. It's just
对。
getting better.
对啊，可是就是不知道以后会发生什么。但是我觉得有趣的是，他们有在想新的点子，想新的想法
Yeah.
on time travel this type。
What's interesting
的东西。
is so they're getting sent back to
嗯
do stuff like, missions and to save people and to kill people and to
Yeah.
do this stuff. And they're getting sent back into people who are going to die anyway. So it won't change the future
嗯，
that those people are going to die because they were going to die anyway.
可是现在这些人他正在 changing the future。
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but the people who send them, they are reporting back to the past what the future is like now.
嗯，
So you remember that guy who went to prison? The guy who said, I'm a traveler
是
and I'm a number and I'll tell you about everything. And then he said, I'm not alone. You're,
对啊
and everyone stood up.
betrayer
The new guy who came in, who killed the other one and
Yeah.
came into this guy. This is Hun Kunhua. He he said, the what's his name? The FBI guy?
Mike
His name's Mike. Is his name Mike?
Mac
Mac. Yeah,
Mac.
that's right. McLaren.
Big
McLaren.
Mac
He was not anything to do with McDonald's. McDonald's. McDonald. McDonald. Say it into.
那是日本
Yeah, ribbon.
McDonald
McDonald. McDonald.
麦当劳
Yeah. No, I know the John one, but McDonald. That sounds great. That sounds really good. Yeah. So McDonald said to the new guy in the prison. He said, what's it like? Like, you know, he said, you're having a hard day. You're about to go to prison. That's a tough mission.
Yeah.
And he said, it's better than where I came from. So the future's really bad. And then McDonald said,
他现在的名字是 McDonald。
对啊，
他好大只哦。
That one, he's got his brother. He's got his big brother.
他烙人来了。
Yeah.
He's calling his friends.
Yeah, because I just ate his nephew. And now he's coming to fly in my
就是好
mouth.
大 OK.
What was I saying? McDonald.
他把他带他去监狱。
Yeah, he said, "Oh yeah, but we saved the, you know, we stopped the asteroid, the meteor thing." And he said, "It's still really bad where I'm coming from."
对。
So obviously there's a lot to do, babe.
对啊
a lot to do.
所以从未来的来的那些人，也并不是他们都是好人，他们也是来to 破坏吗？他们是来 to damage 还是 to ruin plans？ 不知道，但是就是已经有发现一个还是两个，我记得是现在是两个。
真的
Those two prisoners in the jail， 现在他们两个正在想一个计划to ruin the.
I reckon. Yeah, I reckon. Do you remember that guy who was a dick? The idiot guy. But then he decided to kill one of his teammates to save his other teammate, and he was trying to force McDonald to do stuff he didn't want to do. He was trying to take over the team. His name was Wells or something.
有吗？
And then the FBI arrested him. He was a traveler, but
我忘记了。
McDonald sent him to jail.
对啊，我知道他。
Yeah, he's in prison now. I reckon he's going to meet up with those new ones.
对啊。
And they'll become a team. And do some bad stuff to McDonald.
对啊，因为故事总是要继续的嘛。They need to continue the story. 所以他们需要找一些坏人。
I'm excited. Look,
对，
I mean,
还蛮好，还不错啦，大家可以去看 Travelers。
Right. And also, I think, you know, it's another duty is that we should enter some competitions, 知道吗？
什么 competition 比赛
？All of them.
有比赛？
很多比赛。Like we should enter, like, because I told you about the story, that 故事的那个老婆，我的朋友，那个男生的朋友。
你说 YouTube 在你的 YouTube 的那个男生 ，OK？
Yeah, 男生 yeah.他的老婆他赢了 this oven and a holiday and a TV and some other bunch of stuff because all she did for a bunch like a weeks was just enter competitions online.
我还是不知道他做了什么，但是你说他有很多的 Hotmail address.
Yeah, no, she just have one Hotmail address, but she just used that address to do it.
Oh.
So you get a Google account and you open a Google account, you call it competitioneuler@gmail.com and then you enter loads of competitions and try and win loads of stuff. That'd be great. Do you have those in Taiwan? Do we have those?
有啊，但是你要去买，比如说你要去全联买东西，然后可能你要买1000块的食物，然后他们会给你一个 voucher 一个券，它上面就会要你写你的姓名、电话，还有你的 email address， 然后放在一个箱子里面，然后 maybe 就是1个月一次，然后他们会抽奖。
I just mean online ones.
没有吧？不知道。
没有。
不知道哎。
Okay, 好。What else? What else we got going on?
后面了
What else we got going on? Anything else new we've been doing? 你要告訴他們嗎？
昨天的那個嗎？開會。
No, I can tell you like. No. I can tell you like we Grace.
Oh, Grace, 好朋友。
Yeah, so we had a suggestion from one of our. So a couple of podcasts ago, we were asking everybody like, who would they like us to interview? Who would you like us to get on the podcast and chat to? Who would you be interested in us asking a bunch of questions to? And we had a load of suggestions actually, and we're trying to get hold of a bunch of them.
对啊。
One of them, a Taiwanese lady, 台湾人，她的名字是 Grace. She will be coming on to the podcast in October. 对，10月份，对。 Yeah.
10月份。
So, yeah, we're getting on then, and it's going to be on a Sunday or something, isn't it?
嘿，对。
嘿，
因为他现在他现在回去当学生了。
Yeah.
对，他开始读书，然后
She's studying.
去专攻研究所，所以呢 the master degree 研究所，所以他现在很忙，然后希望就是能够让自己的中文能够进步。I know this sounds weird， 就是 to improve your Chinese， 他说，但是呢 maybe 他可能是想要变得比较知道，或就是 to maybe to 他也没有讲啦，she didn't tell me the detail， 但是不知道我们就是 guessing， 我在想而已。
We're gonna find out。
对啊，就是他就讲说他想要回去读书，然后让自己的中文变得更好。
对呀。But before we get her on to the podcast, we're gonna be obviously we're talking to her personally anyway. We want to get her on a video call just to have a quick chat with her anyway. Because I think she's 一点点害羞。
对。
A little bit shy。
很紧张。
Yeah, but I mean, it's understandable because she doesn't know us. She doesn't know us personally yet, and we're not very scary people, though. Obviously, are we? We're quite friendly, aren't we?
You?
What? Oh.
对啦，我们很友善。
好奇 I'm just 好奇 That's it. I'm just curious, and inquisitive about things. So I might grill her a bit.
不要
But I'll be friendly.
不要吓他。
I'm always friendly. I'll just listen.
Yeah.
Or I'll just listen. And I'll make a funny sound now and then. Go, or something. What's that?
对啊。
But yeah, Grace is coming on in October. We're trying to get hold of a bunch of other people as well.
对。
So if you, 如果你有 any suggestions, 你可以 email us chat@mandarinmonkey.com or just write a comment below and say, I'd love you to try and get this person on. And if not, look, and you thought, and you want to skip the middleman, email them yourself. If you want, hassle them and say, hey, go on Mandarin Monkey Podcast. It'd be fun to listen to. Yeah, hassle them yourself. That'd be awesome.
对啊，其实我们已经有写信给一些 several YouTubers，一些 YouTubers，但是呢 ，maybe 他们就是也有自己的生活，他们有自己的想法，然后也很忙，所以都没有答应。They didn't come back to us， 或者是他们也没有说好啊，来吧，我们来聊天这样子。所以呢，我们还是要一直尝试，一直试，一直寄信给他们，然后看看他们有没有想要来我们的广播。
Yeah, I mean, look, if it's requested a bunch of times for someone to come on, I will email that person 100 times until they come on. So, just let us know who you want to come on. We had a couple of suggestions. So we've had a bunch. We're emailing them one by one and we'll continue to email them until they respond. And Grace has responded, which is cool. And hopefully we'll get her on. I don't know why I went really American there. Okay. Yeah, so that's cool.
Cool.
What else are we doing?
我们要讲 E3， 今天我们要来学新的单字。
I was going to ask you a question. We are going to go on that, but I was going to ask you a quick question. If you were to go back to 大学，
你已经不见了。
Oh, right. If you were to go to 大学，
回来。
你会读什么？
我要读什么
？If you were to go back to university， 你会读什么？
煮菜啊，餐饮。
Really？
很无理耶。
Sorry, I can't look at you because I've got to face this way.
你要过来一点。
Go on.
你好重啊。
I'm really not at the moment. I'm in. Am I back in? I'm in.
对啊，你回来。
I should do that.
OK， 看我。
Yeah. So if you were to go back to 大学, what would you study? If you were to pick a subject, if you had free time and my head is itchy, what would you study?
Well, English was my mom's wish. 她希望我我读英文。那时候我自己想要读餐饮 which is cooking. 就是跟餐饮跟煮饭有关。
You do that, would you?
对啊。
所以你会变厨师吗？
做蛋糕。
Oh, for cake.
我很喜欢做蛋糕。
Would you open a cake business?
不知道Maybe 不知道。
Do you think you'd enjoy that long term baking cakes?
我觉得我会在厨房很开心，但是我不会想要在外面 just do the sell thing， 不会。
Yeah.
我会在厨房里面做蛋糕，很快乐这样。
Yeah, so I think like there's some of these. I think there's some of these. I don't know whether this is a younger thing or not, or whether. So like, when you say like bake cakes, like, you know, I quite like, for example, I quite like to build stuff. I quite enjoy it. I mean, in the sense of like, I like doing DIY and things like that. I like to fix stuff. It's cool. I can make furniture. You know, if you get something from IKEA, I know that's not like rocket science, but
但是你喜欢那种感觉。
I like the process of putting things together, making stuff and going, I made that.
对。
Or, you know, when I bought my house in the UK, I basically did most of the stuff, building that house up and that kind of stuff.
对啊。
And it's really 压力，很多压力，但是
Right,
and 给我很多担心，但是 and I lost hair, but
还有吗？
other than that, it was
还给你100个问题，但是
but it was, you know, quite rewarding in the end of it. But I wouldn't want to be, you know, I wouldn't want to be a builder. I think I would enjoy building a house, like you know, like a tiny house like that. Like the thing oh, by the way, that's another thing. 我们真的喜欢, I 真的喜欢，我不知道如果他喜欢，
我还好。
但是 like every time like
吃饭的时候
like 每天我们吃饭的时候，我会看YouTube, and on YouTube there's a channel called Living Big in Tiny Houses. Living Big in Tiny Houses, and in a tiny house or something like that.
对，好像是。
And it's presented by an Australian guy called Bryce. Hi, Bryce. Nice to meet you. And he always comes in there. He goes, you know, sort of, and action. A tiny house is a special thing. If you want, you can build it any way you want. Your personality really shines through. Now, this person has got both a modern look and beautiful background. Anyway, so the sorry.
他人家就是好，他就是主持人啊，他当然要这样啊。
Yeah.
Yeah. 你干嘛这样子？
Yeah. No.
对。
But yes, so he presents this thing, and they build tiny houses, right?
对。
And these are usually single couples or couples with 1 or 2 children.
对。
And they basically downsize their big house into a small house.
对。
And, you know, they're trying to fit as many things as they can in this tiny house. It's just interesting to see the ways that they've saved space.
对啊。
And, you know, yeah. I would like to build one of those.
有啊，现在。加油。
Yeah, I can't do anything to this house. 这是你的妈妈的家. So,
我可以啊，为什么不行？
but I'd like to build a small. There he is. That's the fly, isn't it? Is that Matt Ema?
No, 它是果蝇。
Oh, that is the fly, right?
走开，它不飞耶。
Well,
OK， 好。
Okay. I'd like to build a tiny house, but I don't think I'd like to do that for a living. Like if I'd complete that house and then go, I don't ever want to do that again. But then if someone said, I'll pay you to make my house, I'd go, no, I don't want to do that. Like, I wouldn't want to do that. So the reason I say that, I will also need it. Well, long. Sorry, I was burping inside, and it took a long time, way longer than I wanted it to.
OK，
When you say bake cakes, how many cakes could you bake before you go, I don't really want to make any cakes anymore?
我不知道。但是我可以跟你讲，就是以前我在8岁的时候，我开始跟我的妈妈一起煮饭，
Yeah.
一起做蛋糕。
Yeah, we all did that, yeah. We all did that. Helped our mums bake cakes, right?
对啊，可是是真的自己做哦。就是他们可能我妈妈在忙的时候，她工作很忙，没有时间煮饭做饭的时候， 我就会自己去煮，自己去做。
Do it yourself.
对，所以我就会觉得很开心。然后现在是做饭的时候呢，会让我觉得很 relax， 就是会让我觉得，我喜欢这个时间。
Yeah.
然后看到你喜欢吃，你说很好吃，或是看到 Carrie 说妈咪这个好棒，什么，我就会觉得很有成就感。
Oh, you like that feeling?
对。
So okay, so
就是那个 achievement 那个成
you
就
like
是
the
很大的。
process. You like the process of cooking
对。
because it's relaxing.
对啊。
You can put your little thing on, you can listen to music, or you can watch a show, and you can cook at your own pace and that kind of stuff. Yeah. So, but would you study it for 4 years?
Why not? 为什么不要？
But I mean, those 4 years are not relaxing at your own pace. Studying is not the feeling you get when you're doing it. And also once you finish studying, and I don't know, 我不知道如果你可以读 making cakes. I don't know if that's a real thing or not. Maybe it is. I know cooking. I know cooking is
making cake 是啊
Oh, really?
对啊
Okay, I didn't
你可以
know.
当一个 baker
You can get a degree in making cakes.
可以啊，为什么不行？有啊，就是现在有那个很多的 master degree， 他们也有在做蛋糕的啊，做西点蛋糕，做中式蛋糕。
Really?
就是烘焙师啊 ，baker。
Yeah, but you don't need a degree to do that, do you?
但是你需要 like
A master's degree in baking cakes. Really?
为什么不行呢
I'm not saying it's 不行. I'm just saying I was out.
？It's a skill。对啊，
Yeah,
它
oh,
是一个
for
技
sure it
能
is.
啊。
No, it is. Yeah.
对啊，所以你是可以的啊。像你去国外学，比如说去法国，大家通常在学做饭或是学做蛋糕的学生，他们都很希望去法国学怎么做蛋糕。
In France, yeah. Yeah, like becoming sorry, I'll just draw on your knee.
Yeah.
Becoming like a Michelin star chef is slightly different. That's preparing all types of meals,
对啊
right, to an amazing standard. But just baking cake, that's a very specific skill. It is a skill. Well, you need 吃的 like 我的蛋糕对不对 like 我煮饭给你很好吃的草莓的蛋糕。
对你做蛋糕
I did, right?
也对，有啊
And I gave to you. And now I'm not qualified,
？No,
but I would be.
yeah.
No? Okay. Yeah, 4 years. That's a long time to bake cakes.
对啊，
If
但
you
是
get-
如果你真的很有兴趣
Yeah.
，you're very very interested， 那有可能啊 ，it's possible。而且像这种蛋糕或是厨師烘焙师的 baker， 还有 chef 厨师这两个职业，他们都是需要证书。
Yeah.
You have to like get as many good certificates as possible。所
Interesting.
以你可以去很高级、很棒的餐厅当他们的厨师啊。
Yeah.
对啊，
I think if I was, thank you for asking the question. I think if I was to go to university and study, I'm actually, in the past, I considered doing physics.
哦，
Physics. But then
这是你要做的事情吗？
it's like 科学
哦，
science.
嗯
Because I quite enjoy the subject of it, but physics goes to like the very small to the very big, to understanding how the universe works, basically.
哦
Physics.
了解。
But then I thought, I don't know. I'm interested in it, but I don't know if I'm interested enough to do 4 years of studying it.
没有人喜欢读书，但是你就是喜欢那个东西。You like the topic， 但是并不代表你喜欢去读书吧？
Well, I mean, I 真的喜欢做剪映。So I could do that for 4 years.
对啊，
So I enjoy doing it. And the exercises, I don't enjoy the theory of it. Doing the writing about it. I think that's boring as hell.
对啊
The doing it, the editing, the filming, the lighting, the whatever, the acting. I enjoy that. The scripting, I just don't enjoy writing about why they have put the light in that specific position I don't enjoy that part of it. But, I mean, funny bone. I recently thought engineering, maybe.
工程师
Yeah.
为什么？
Making stuff.
也是 OK。
Just making stuff that helps people would be a cool skill. I don't care about the piece of paper they give you after university. That doesn't mean anything to me. I just want to know. I learn about the skill of building stuff and that kind of stuff.
但我觉得如果你是帮自己做一个 app 或是做一个 program 是 OK 的，你会很喜欢。但是如果你是去公司，去别的公司，你的老板就说来做这个做那个做这个做那个，
Yeah.
你的压力会很大很大，你会不喜欢。
No, I was that. Yeah, no, I understand that. That's the thing about it. But I mean, and also I did think about BMR. Like maybe go study BMR. 但是 again, it's the theory of it. I like doing it. I enjoy coding. I think it's quite fun. I like building stuff. So doing the app, like building Mandarin and that kind of stuff with Darian is fun for me.
对啊，对啊。
I also get to do the design aspect of it as well. And I get to see something that we've built come to life. But studying the theory behind it sounds 很无聊。
对啊，但是这是你在学校需要学的，对吧？
Yeah.
对啊，所以你算是一个，我觉得你比较算是那种不是 mature amateur 是吗？ Like you have the job, but it's not really a proper job. It's something that you like to do outside the job. 那叫什么
Hobby?
是吗？可是像是 coding 像编码就是你的业余。
Yeah, well, it's. I mean, if it's not a job, then it's a hobby, isn't it?
它也可以是一个工作啊。我找一下这个字叫什么
But it could be, yeah.
这个
Yeah.
对
Yeah.
怎么说
Amateur.
业余者，对啊，
Yeah.
就是 coding 编码是你的业余啊，就是在你真的会，就是你会在工作之外学的一个技能。
Yeah. Well, and what's the difference? I mean, what's the difference? I mean, I think if you're not getting paid for it, then it's a hobby. When you start getting paid for it, it then becomes a profession. It's then your job. Like we're about to start getting paid for app development soon. So does that make us professionals?
It will make you.
Yeah, that becomes a job then, doesn't it? It's like,
但现在你还是一个 amateur, right? 你还是个业余。
That's not the language we use for this particular 主题。对。
Okay.
I mean, an amateur, let me give you the 长沙 one.
好。
An amateur is someone who, for example, I'm an amateur an amateur developer.
Yeah, I just said it, 但是你说不是啊。
That's different. Right, that's different. So I'm an amateur developer until I gain enough experience, and then I become a professional. It's a hobby of mine. Developing is a hobby of mine until it's my job, right?
对。
But I'm an amateur. You could be a boxer. You're an amateur boxer until you start getting paid for it, and then you become a professional.
Right.
But it's but
所以现在你是 professional.
Not yet.
所以你现在是什么？你是 amateur coder.
I'm I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I guess so. Yeah. I'm an amateur coder. Yeah.
对啊。OK， 好。So I was right. 我对。
Okay.
你是业余者，对啊，那是我的意思。我的意思是说，编码不是你的工作，但是你喜欢学习，你学习让它变成是你的工作，未来会是你的工作。
Yeah, I mean, as I say, when we start getting paid, it will become my job.
对
But I'm still an amateur.
是
But it's not a hobby anymore.
对啊
Because I'm getting paid for it.
对啊，我懂。
Yeah.
所以现在你还是在做这个工作嘛，对不对？
So it's the same meaning.
对啊。好 confusing， 好困惑。
It is a bit, isn't it? Yeah, okay, yeah.
对，好。
Why are we here?
你问我为什么？你问我就是大学要读什么
And you say bake cakes.
对
Anything else?
就是跟没有。
If you're going to reskill. I only asked that because I saw a tweet of somebody, she was 53 and she just graduated from university. She's 53. So she went back to study something. She was she worked in retail in a clothes shop.
是
for the last 25 years until she was sort of late 40s and then thought I'm going to go back and reskill. And then she did something like marine biology or something, studying sea life.
Marine 是那个在水里面的船吗
Under the water, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So life in the sea and that kind of stuff. Totally different, obviously, in some
对啊 从衣服卖衣服然后一到要去看那个潜水艇
对 and her point was kind of like you're never too old to reskill, you're never too old to study something you enjoy doing and perhaps get into a profession you enjoy doing. So
我以前的也有一些大概我有2个研究所的同学，他们也是40岁50岁啊。
Oh, really?
They were about 50 years old.
Yeah, they were mature when they were. Actually, you had one friend, you said Iga Punyo, she wouldn't tell me her age. 你记得她吗？
谁
Nita Punyo, well, she's not like a friend right now. I've forgotten her name, but she would not. Ellie. Would not tell me her age. She wouldn't tell you her age.
对，她不会。可是她的想法是比较 Western thinking， 对啊，所以就是比较不一样。
Yeah, well, I don't know.
她是真的还蛮 like I don't really want to talk about this, even though 我们是真的很好的朋友。那时候
，Yeah,
at that time，
At that time, yeah.
我们是很好的朋友，但是他还是不让我知道他几岁。
对，而且现在我想，如果我们meet her，就是很尴尬的情况。
为什么
？When we meet her, if we see her in the street or something, 很尴尬。
很尴尬吗
Yeah, because you're not really like you don't really speak to her anymore. So it's a real like 很尴尬的 meeting.
因为生活不一样啊。
Hi.
不会
What
啦
are you doing?
不会啦。
Oh, okay.
可是他还没有看过 Mason。
Yeah.
他还没有看过我们儿子，
Yeah.
所以他不知道我们有一个儿子。
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You must be inhuman.
啊
You must be inhuman because
什么 inhuman？
not human.
我不是 human， 为什么？就是尴尬的感觉吗？
Because everybody would feel really awkward if you don't speak to someone for years and then you see them in the street. They haven't contacted you at all about anything. You've had kids, married, all this kind of stuff. You've had events, birthdays, nothing. There's no contact with them at all. And then you suddenly see them in the street. It's like, oh, hi, yeah.
真的啊
How are you? Yeah, good. Bye. It's just
真的吗？你会这样？
everybody will. Of course they will.
没有 everybody 啊。
It's awkward. It's 很尴尬. If you're friends, you're good friends, and then suddenly you drift apart,
对啊
and then you don't speak to them for years, and then you suddenly see them again.
Well， 我觉得除
That's
非
awkward, right?
我觉得除非 unless you didn't have a good relationship， 那就是真的很尴尬。但是我跟 Ellie 不会，我跟 Ellie 就是好朋友，然后很好的同学，就是我们的生活不一样。
I think if
然后
you
就慢慢的就没有在讲话。
yeah.
但是你见面的时候也不会觉得尴尬，就说哎，好巧哦 ，like what a coincidence，
Yeah.
就是我很久没看到，然
They're
后
no longer friends anymore, are they? They're like acquaintances now.
就是一个 person 啊，就是一个人，你知道的人，
Yeah,
但是
an acquaintance,
你
yeah.
不会认识他，你们不认识，但是你们知道他是谁，这
You
样
remember them. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's you.
对啊，
But if you were good friends before and I mean, I'd find it awkward talking to my friends, I think.
会啊，我还好。
Yeah.
像之前我们在 Ellie 不是我们在 Starbucks 不是有看到 Ellie 吗
Yeah.
？We just met her near in that at that Starbucks near your
Yeah.
house， 对不对？
Yeah.
对啊，然后他就直接过来啊 ，She came to us， 然后说，哎，你们在这里，然后就是一个 like friend talk， 会很尴尬吗？
And then it was quick
Oh.
and it was done because I mean, even if I met Lee's a good friend of mine
嗯，
and we don't speak for a long time, although we're still friends, I still find that awkward.
你跟丽耶
Yeah, on first meeting.
会尴尬，
On first meeting, if I just met him in town, I'd find it awkward because I haven't seen him for so long. We're rarely in contact
哦，
very much, and it's unplanned. If it's planned, that's not no problem. Like if I phone him and say, "Oh, I'm coming around, mate. Yeah, do you want to meet up at a pub thing or whatever, going for a lunch or something?" That's no problem. But although there'll still be a little bit awkward because I haven't seen him for so long. It's like
可是这样不是很好
look
吗
different now. Huh?
Well, isn't that good？ 就是你有很多的话题可以聊，
Scratched your knee then?
就是你有很多的话题可以聊，
Yeah. Yeah. No.
所以
Yeah.
很好啊，不会尴尬啊。
Yeah.
就你可以开始知道 to dig into 你的 life， 你的生活。
You got a lot of stories to tell. Yeah, for
对
sure.
啊，对啊，
Yeah,
所以
yeah.
不会尴尬啊。
But if you don't expect to see someone
哦，
and then you see them, it's 很尴尬.
OK， 好，
I think so.
每个人的感觉不一样啊。
Even Mickey, for example, for you would be 尴尬.
Mickey 哦，Mickey 其实也还好，
Because, yeah,
可是我觉得啦，我觉得尴尬是没有话题
there's
，no topics
topics
is
to
尴
speak
尬。
Yeah.
但是如果你们是有话题来，你们可以就是 keep the conversation continue， 还好，我觉得还好。
Yeah.
As long as you have something to say to share it with， 我觉得就不会尴尬。
So you don't think so you don't feel that meeting anybody that you can imagine in your head that you've known from the past would be awkward to see?
会啊，就是 if we didn't have a good relationship before， 像我就不会想要看到我的国中同学
Yeah.
my classmates in junior high， 我不会想看到他们，我会尴尬。
So what about like For example, I'll give you a good example. Remember that woman we met, the Gong Yuan? She was there with her kids and stuff. You met her. You went to uni with her, I think, or something.
哦，对，
Something like that.
她也是妈妈。
Yeah, you had a quite good conversation with her, but it got to a point where it's like you wanted to leave that conversation. And you were like, we want to go now. And it just became like, cringy.
对啊，我觉得但是 again 就是那个尴尬的感觉是因为你们没有东西了。You don't have things already.
To talk about,
对，to talk about 就是
You just ran out of things.
Just ran out， 然后你就觉得we should stop.
Is that a sign? Do you think running out of things to talk about is a sign of not a good friendship? Like there's something that doesn't click between you two?
当然啊 ，of course， 因为你们就没有那么的 close， 就是你们没有那么的近，你们也不知道对方是怎么样，所以就是对啊，要慢慢的
So I think there's like
培养。
Yeah, there's an element of like you have to bounce off each other.
对，我们说的默契啦。
Yeah,
it's like
the chemistry doesn't work.
对
，Yeah.
对，就是你跟一个人没有话题的时候，他就是会让你尴尬。但是如果我们有话题，我们有故事，我们有东西可以聊，我不会尴尬。
Yeah, because I think that's one of the things. Like if I saw somebody I knew before, there's a part of me that I don't want to know about. I don't want to know about anything.
那是你的问题啊，
No,
那是你不想要知道他。
And I know they don't either. And we're just having a conversation because we knew each other. And we're in this situation now. Like we're here now. I've seen you. You've seen me. Hi. And now we have to have some kind of forced conversation, even though neither of us really care about it. Maybe it's a guy thing. I don't know. But if I saw someone I knew from school,
我觉得这是跟男生女生有关，因为女生是真的很喜欢聊天，女生就是喜欢聊孩子、聊老公、聊朋友、聊什么衣服、聊就是很多话题可以聊，但是男生可能就是不知道你们。
What mate? Yeah, I'm alright. What you been doing? All right. You married? Yeah. Kids? Yeah. See you later. Yeah, see you later, mate. That's about it. Yeah. Done.
你们好无聊哦！你们不会 go into details like 你的孩子你有孩子几岁？他们去哪里？
Not really.
去什么学校？对啊，我们妈妈可能都会聊这个，就是你的孩子怎么样？他喜欢做什么？我的孩子也是，然后他们去什么学校？我们都会讲很多很多啊。对啊，所以男生跟女生一定就是不一样啊！你们就只是
See, Tom did that to me a little bit. 我的姐姐的老公。He did that.
不是老公，是男朋友。
还没 Nearly. Fiance.
是
Yeah, sorry.
没有啦，男朋友。好啦，都可以。
Yeah, so sorry, I'm off my track now. Tom, my sister's fiance.
是。
He put me off like that. Like he was I would, I'd say, I'm talking about boxing. What do you think about? What do you think about this guy in this fight coming up? Yeah, it's all right. Okay, that killed that conversation. Have you got an Xbox? No. Okay.
有吗?
Do you have?
I remember he talked about the show.
Do you have a PlayStation? Yeah. Oh, cool. What kind of games do you play? I haven't played it for 4 or 5 years. Okay, cool. That's that conversation dead as well.
但是真的很尴尬。这是尴尬 right?
Like the killers, like the
对
yeah.
如果是我也会尴尬，我就会觉得 OK， 我跟这个人没有话题。
Yeah.
So I know I don't have any topics with this person， 但是我会觉得尴尬 ，Yeah, for sure. 当然。
Have you ever been in that conversation? Have you ever been in that? So I can't remember the last time we not me and you, but like we've as a couple we've been in a situation where it's been so. Well, actually, no, I say that, but that 医生他很尴尬。
对，上一次对啊
，that was really awkward.
可是他是医生啊，他在想事情啊，就不一样。
He'd stay silent for such a long time.
对，但是真的对我们来说很尴尬。
I don't know what to do in this situation.
我们就只能等他，不然嘞。
But between us and another couple or something, I can't remember the last time we had that kind of conversation.
我有啊，就是第一次看到 Nick， 第一次看到 Phil， 第一次看到 Lee 的时候啊。
The first time.
对啊，还有就是你们都会一直聊天嘛，因为你们都认识，你们知道以前的 story， 有 story in the past.
Oh yeah, we're same with me and your friends,
对啊，
right?
对啊，所以一定会啦，一定都会。 还有你跟你的姐姐啊，如果你跟你的姐姐在聊天的时候，你们会聊，比如说你们的朋友，或者你们的 cousin， 你们的谁？
Yeah.
我就不知道，我就是 I have no idea what you're talking about， 我就会觉得
of course, But it's not awkward. I don't think that's
就是无聊
awkward
啦
for you. Yeah, it's just like
就是无聊就
I don't know what to do here.
就是你就只能
You can't get
听
involved.
对，你就只能听你们的故事
Yeah.
对啊，所以有很多 maybe 有什么 I don't know punching line 或者有很多的 jokes 我就不会听懂
Yeah.
对啊，所以还是有那些 moment 还是有的
Yeah, interesting. Wow. Okay. Well, we're not doing any more book. We're not doing the book again. 告诉你了 I
我
think.
tried
Oh, you did try. Yeah.
对
you did
啊
try,
然
yeah.
后你就要问我问题没关系啦都可以我们可以下一次嘛对不对我们还有很多集我们有400集500集600集
We've got loads. We've got loads more of podcasts to do. I'm thinking about shall I call this podcast 我们这个广播的名字是
尴尬
是尴尬 or Bloodmoon
血月尴尬好了
Okay, what about
怎么样
awkward Bloodmoon
尴尬的血月怎么样血月怎么了很尴尬
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, we'll wrap this up. So
好
I don't remember which one it is. Yeah. Oh, the first time. Okay. If you guys would like to get in contact with us for any reason you want, you can think of, you can do
都可以
chat at mandarinmonkey.com.
对，如果你们想要来听我们的想要来买我们的课程，我们的 private lesson、group lesson 或者是 free lessons， 你们都可以到 www.mandarinmonkey.com/lessons.
You certainly can. You can go to mandarinmonkey.com and find everything you need, including the link to Skritter, which we mentioned earlier.
没错
We do free lessons. You can try us out if you want to taste. If you want to taste the flavor, the 味道 of
这样讲很奇怪，因为我是老师但好像要 taste 我一样。
taste the flavor of the private lessons. Also, we do group lessons, obviously, so come and check it out. If you want a group lesson option, you certainly can. If you want to support us, you can do so. Where can they support us?
他们可以到www.patreon.com/mandarinmonkey。
Yeah, Patreon, patreon.com
没错
/Mandarin Monkey. You can come and support us. That would be absolutely lovely of you.
谢谢你们好啦那就谢谢你们收听谢谢你们收看我们下次见咯拜
Bye